Hello, folks, and welcome to my channel here. Today we're going to talk about the Maiden albums. I'm going to rank them from, I wouldn't say worst to best, but weakest to best, we can say. Um, Iron Maiden, I've seen a lot of those videos out there, and I think I want to try and make my own take on it. We're going to have to see. One of my favorite bands of all time. Um, Real good. Uh, so we're gonna take um, period wise, I think, because for me it's like the 90s are maybe their weakest period. Not bad records, but they're at the bottom. They are. Um, we're gonna start out the list with this one. Um, Virtual 11. This one. What could you say? Blaze Bailey last album before Bruce returns in late '99 with Adrian Smith. Um, from '98, what to say? This album is it's got Future Real standout tracks. Let me take the standout tracks like Future Real, Clansman. Um, really like When Two Worlds Collide and Como Esta Amigo. Those are my standout tracks on this one. Um, uh, so up next we have the X Factor. A lot of X's on in the 90s, I think. But first with Blaze, um, Sign of the Cross, epic Maiden track, really really good track. It's a very dark album. I think Steve Harris was going through some divorce and stuff, and makes for some very dark stuff on here. Um, we have Fortunes of War and Blood on the World's Hands, Judgment of Heaven, and of course Man on the Edge. Those are the tracks that kind of stand out on this one. um, so we go further on, and would you say next is this one, No Prayer for the Dying from 1990. um, After delivering a shockingly good one in '88, they went, let's tune down and make a good raw Maiden record. That they did, of course, but it's their weakest. It's one of their weakest albums. Um, it's got No Prayer for the Dying, Public Enema Number One, Run Silent, Run Deep, and of course the closer Mother Russia, epic song. Maiden has it with these last songs on their records, epic songs every time. Next up, we have Fear of the Dark. Um, this was when CDs started to take over from vinyl, and the records got longer. Maybe this record is problem. Some tracks could have been B-sides for singles instead of being on here, and this would be a fucking real good one. Uh, we have Afraid to Shoot Strangers, Wasting Love, The Fugitive, Judas Be My Guide, I think was good. I like that one. And of course, the savior on this record, Fear of the Dark. Epic Maiden of Proportions. It's a really nice song. So there we are, 90s done. So we go over to the new phase of the 2000s, and when Bruce is back, they are a six-piece, uh, three guitarists. So let's see what we're gonna make of this. First out is Their latest effort, Senjutsu. This is the book version of it, I think. See here. Yeah, Senjutsu Stratego, Writing on the Wall, Days of Future Past, Death of the Suts, and of course Hell on Earth, standout tracks. Um, Great album, of course, but not their best in the 2000s. Next up, we have The Final Frontier. Um, for those who like progressive music and progressive metal, this is the record because this is Maiden at their most progressive. Um, I Love Avalon, Starblind, Talisman, The Man Who Would Be King, and of course the closer on this album, When the Wild Wind Blows. It's an epic. Uh, some of the best Maiden songs. So, ready for the next one? Let's see here. That would be Dance of Death, the second album in their comeback era, reunion era, would say. On here, best tracks: Dance of Death, of course. Montsegur is good. Passchendaele, Face in the Sand, and of course Journeyman, the closer. Every time the closer is epic on those records. They know how to do a closing track. Next up is Book of Souls. Wow, what a start on an album. If Eternity Should Fail, it's a real good opening, album opener. The Great Unknown, The Red and the Black, When the River Runs Deep, Tears of a Clown, Empire of the Clouds. That's an epic track again. And I think, if I'm not wrong, it's their longest track to date. It's a song about, what was it? Those Zeppeliners, I think. Up in the air. The next one is their comeback. Brave New World. For me, not a bad track on this one. True and True. Rock solid main record. And the best one of the 2000 for me era is A Matter of Life and Death. This is the closest to Seventh Son they have been, I think. Also, rock solid main. Not a bad track on this one. Really, really, really good. And so, 2000s ready. We're We'll move on to the 80s now, and those records are really difficult to. There's not a single bad record in the 80s, but every record is good. But I will have a go, and this is my 80s take on Maiden. First one is Killers. Great record this is, of course. Child, Murders in the Rue Morgue, Another Life, Is an Innocent Exile, Killers, Purgatory. Great one. So we have come to their debut album, the Iron Maiden from 1980. What can I say? Not a single bad track on this one either. It's awesome. True and True, great songs on that. Phantom of the Opera, Remember Tomorrow, Running Free, Prowler, and Charlotte the Harlot, of course, and Iron Maiden. Next up is many of you would disagree with me on this one, but for me, Number of the Beast here. Bruce is on board, and it's quantum leaps of what they have done before. Those this record is groundbreaking, and it got "Hallowed Be Thy Name," the most epic Maiden track of all Maiden tracks. Um, we have "Children of the Damned," "The Prisoner," "22 Acacia Avenue," "Number of the Beast," "Run to the Hills," and of course the two tracks that I can't seem to wrap my head around. "Invaders" is good, but it's like in the middle of the road. It's okay. It's a good opener, I guess. "Gangland," though, that song I can't wrap my head around. I can't. Not not a bad song, but it doesn't fit this album. Um, they did a song that's a B side on one of the singles. It's called "Total Eclipse." Change that gangland with "Total Eclipse" on this one. I know it is. It's on the remastered album of this, but the '98 remaster should have been Gangland removed, switch it to B side, and "Total Eclipse" instead of Gangland, and this record would have been higher up on the list. Next up is "Power Slave" from '84. This those four records remaining are really difficult because they are all awesome albums. I put this record up fourth because there's one song on here. Um, Also, that's like it's not a bad track, but it's not as good as the others, and that's "Back in the Village." I can't seem to wrap my head around that one. It probably for me it ruins kind of the flow of the album, but it's an okay track, but not as good as any of the other tracks. So fourth for that one. Next up is we have the top three. Dun, 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 drum roll. So first off, "Peace of Mind." Uh, 10 out of 10 album. Um, we have variables there: "Revelations," "Flight of Icarus," "Die With Your Boots On," "The Trooper," "Still Life," "Quest for Fire," "Sun Steel," and "The Closer to Tame a Lamb," another Maiden epic, of course. Not a single bad track on this record. Awesome stuff. And number two is "Somewhere in Time." Classic Maiden, it's peak Maiden. Closing "Alexander the Great" is yet another epic Maiden track. We have "Caught Summer in Time," we have "Wasted Years," "Sea of Madness," "Stranger in a Strange Land." It's rock solid. And at last but not least, their best effort ever: "Seventh Son of a Seventh Son" from '88. This record, it's peak Maiden. It's the best they have ever delivered. Every track is outstanding on this record. People say "Can I Play with Madness?" It's a dud here, but not for me. I think "Can I Play with Madness" is awesome. It's a great track. You need a good rocker in there with all those epics. Of course, "Infinite Dreams" on here. The opener, "Moonchild," what an opening. "Evil That Men Do," "Seventh Son of a Seventh Son," and for me, kind of an underrated track on here, "The Prophecy." That's an awesome track. And also the "Clairvoyant," of course, banger. The album closer, not another epic Maiden track. "Only the Good Die Young." I don't know why they never have played it live before because it's awesome. Well, there you have it. My top Maiden, and let me know in the comments below what's your favorite. And this is just my personal thing, so I would love to hear what what's your take on it. Um, we can have a bonus round here too. We have Maiden live albums, of course. I haven't incorporated them in the studio albums, but my top five Maiden albums. Let's see here. We're gonna start with this one, In Vivo, from I think it was released in 2012. It's from the Final Frontier tour, I think, and of course it has When the Wild Blows live, Hallowed Be Thy Name, Wicker Man, Blood Brothers, Coming Home, Dance of Death. Really great track list and a great live album that is. Number four, Beast or Hammersmith, released with the chest, the Eddie's Archive chest with 3 CDs. This is from 1982, I think. Really great live. And Maiden here is like, you know where this is going. It's going only one way and it's up. Really great live album. Next up is Maiden England 88. Here they are, it's peak Maiden. They are solidified and just deliver a killing set list. And what a live album this is, and what a live band, and the energy and all is awesome. Of course, Infinite Dreams live, Seventh Son of a Seventh Son, Killers, Die With Your Boots On, The Prisoner, Still Life, Moonchild. Great set list. And my number two is Rocky in Rio from 2001. Comeback of Bruce, and this band is on fire here. It's a great live album. Of course, we have Sign of the Cross and The Clansman live with Bruce on vocals. He owns those songs. It's so correct with Bruce Dickinson on those, and those tracks become even more epic with Bruce on vocals here. Amazing live this is. And of course the best one, and probably one of the greatest live albums ever recorded, up there with Made in Japan with Deep Purple, and Live at Leeds with The Who, classic live albums. This is up there with them, and that's Live After Death from 1985. They are delivering the best live record they ever have recorded. Period. It's so damn good. Nothing is wrong here. It's clean, it's hard, it's spot on. All the tracks, and they are on fire. So there you have it. I want to say thank you to all, and just click the follow button, and we'll have more recensions later on. I think I'm gonna have a trip down memory lane and have some Slayer, Metallica, Paradise Lost maybe, and Evergrey. We have a lot of bands coming up. So stick around. Thank you.